So in this video, I want to show you how to cut this opening here. Remember, I have my walls here and I have a couple openings. I just turned it upside down. So my walls are 10 feet high, and for this little demonstration, I want to cut this opening here in this wall that's 10 feet high by 41 foot long. So I have the opening here, and what I don't want to try, or what I try not to do, is have overcuts on my openings when I'm cutting them. So let's see if I can do this. I want to make sure, of course, right? I want to make sure always that I'm over it. And sometimes, you may have to, do that. Sometimes a dot and dot where your four corners are. If you can't see it, again, I'm going to use this kind of blade here. And I'm going to I want to see the line right there. I'm going to hold this down, right? And then I want to keep my blade at a 90 degree. And sometimes you can't avoid an overcut, but I'm not going all the way through on this side, but I'm starting right here and I'm coming down. I feel like I'm through already, so I might have the overcut there, but now I'm going to come down and do this one. Make sure you're against the blade, your fingers are away. I want to try to stop and not try to overcut right here. It is difficult. I think I'm through there. So I got those two cuts. So now what I want to do is I want to do this short one here. Here's where it gets tricky because it's a short cut, right? I'm going to go from there, and I'm going to try to not go all the way because, again, I want to try to avoid the overcuts. And then I'll go from the opposite end. This one I know is going to be a sharp opening because I'm going from there to there. Now I'm going to turn this over. Let's see, I went from there to there. Now I'm going to turn it over like this so I can now, my last cut was going from here that way, right? Now I'm going to cut from this way over because I know this is kind of nicely cut. I'm going to take that away, and you can start to feel that it might be open, right? If you have to do by hand, make a little, pass through like that. That looks pretty good. Now let's do that. This top area here, making sure that you leave the line, because we're looking for neatness, right? In the craftsmanship of this model, we're always looking for that. Oops, look at that, I overcut. You don't want to do that, right? I'm going to flip this over. I overcut that. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. I didn't press too hard on it. We'll see the overcut, but I'm going to start right here. Come my way. Always keeping your fingers away. That looks like it's good. So now I'm just going to loosen this and see if it comes out. See, if it doesn't, then you just might have to go a little bit over some of the passes of these cuts, like so. Maybe that corner, like so. Maybe you can see it come out now. See, it'll come out really nice. Now, there's the opening of that wall. And remember I said to cut the openings out first. So I'll cut that one out, and then I'll cut the opening in the roof. This one's challenging because it's a little smaller, right? But see what happens? You can kind of see a overcut there. A little of it is the pencil mark, but I did overcut. You want to try to not do that. Actually, it doesn't show in the back, the overcut. kind of nice, and then you just want to shave off any, because you're going to see the model from the back as well, or this wall, I should say. You want to clean up it. Here's a nice opening. You can always clean these shavings out. That little piece there, get out, and there's your opening. Just make sure that you keep the blade away from your finger, and this always, you want to press down on the steel straight edge